Hello, everybody. Glad to have you all in here. I think I saw somebody sneaking in here. Little Cassie Little, I see you. Well, actually, I believe... Now, tell me if I'm wrong. It's okay. I believe that you told me to call you by Roxas. Am I remembering that correct? If so, welcome, Roxas. If I'm wrong, let me know. It's not a problem. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with being wrong every once in a while. It's totally fine. Yeah. All right. Roxas says, yeah. All right. Well, so yesterday I really wanted to do a stream. And I got all set up for it. I had scheduled the stream and everything on YouTube. And then my capture software decided to not work with the game I wanted to play. And I actually am still having some issues. It's just giving me some trouble with some of the games that I've been trying to play. But obviously it works with Minecraft. I've done that plenty of times. And I don't know. I kind of just wanted to kick back and relax and hang out with you guys. I wanted to play a game where I could just kind of kick back and talk with you guys and hang out. And my first thought was Minecraft, because I easily get distracted in Minecraft, and in a sense of, like, I get distracted by the chat and all that. So I just kind of wanted to, play a game that was not super stressful or crazy, and that I can actually focus on chatting with you guys. Because I don't know, sometimes I get in the mood to just, want to hang out and chat, and, not do anything too crazy. So that's why I have decided to play Minecraft today. So I'm setting up the chat log on my phone, and so I can see all you guys. And I have some things that I'm working on in Minecraft, nothing too spectacular. I decided that I really wanted to focus on building my base, because I've done a lot of running around with Cinder and stuff like that. Like, we fought some enemies and did some various fun things like that. And I kind of wanted to just work on my base a little bit. And but I do want to also explore. I don't want it to just be base building. So I picked a particular goal I have in mind for playing Minecraft today. So let me show you guys around a little bit of what I've been working on. So this is the opening to my house. I'm inside it right now. This is my... Oh, okay. The button always messes with me. Ugh. You guys are going to watch me do this like 1,000 times. So this is my base. It's kind of this awkward little shroomy tower thing that I got going here. I have all sorts of lanterns and stuff like that, and it's on like this little private island, because I'm all about having little private islands. I'm an island kind of dude. And not much to it on the bottom level. Obviously, there's all this like glass window and all that stuff like that. And for anybody who doesn't know about how oh, God, these doors. Like, I know I could put a lever on it, but then it's a one-way thing. Use a lever, yeah, of course. I actually set up a lever on this door before, Roxas. And the problem is that I could only open it from like one side, and it would continuously stay open. And that was not what I wanted it to do. So I might change this doorway. I have an idea of like putting the door in the middle here. And then maybe if I put a door in the middle, maybe I'll add a lever and make it a little easier to function, but we'll see. I kind of cleared out all this space because this is the area that I really want to work on today. We're going to be doing some, like, going down deep underground, and I'm going to be exploring out from outside of my base. The idea is I want to build I told you guys, I think, in the past that I'm working on building a pressure plate. Well, that's a good idea. Maybe what I'll do, Roxas, is I will put a button on... no. Oh, you're so smart. You're so smart, Roxas. Oh my God. Put a pressure plate on the inside and a lever on the outside. That way the lever can always open from the backside, and then when you step on the pressure plate, it should close the door, right? Maybe I'll do that. That's such a good idea. I think I'll do that. But I'll do it a little bit later. I'm not going to focus on that right now. So when I was explaining how I want to build this base that I'm making, I kind of told Cinder and everybody else who was watching that Okay, cool. I'll set that up then, Roxas. Like I'll do it a little bit later. But basically, what I want to do is I want to build a tower that goes all the way to bedrock, and then like goes all the way to the top of the sky, like to the like max like building point in the sky, and just build like a multi-level like tower where it's like one level will be like a farm, and then another area will be the base, and then another area will be like I'll have like different, I don't know, things going on. I just thought it would be really cool to kind of have like this like straight tower. I like building towers. Roxas says I would just like to point out the fact that I'm the only one commenting. Oh, it's fine, Roxas. I don't care. It's all good. There's some people lurking, so it's all good. I love all my lurkers because a lot of the lurkers that hang out in my chat room know that I myself am also a very heavy lurker. I sometimes go into, for example, I've been in the last 4 or 5 streams I've been in, I've just been a silent boy. You know, I don't like to talk unless I have like a good reason or something to really contribute. I don't just like speaking for the sake of speaking when I'm in other people's chat rooms. So I lurk a lot, you know, and that's totally fine. I have no problem with that, and I have no problem with other people doing it. So this is kind of like my living area that I've set up here. It looks very nice. I like making things really pretty. I am all about aesthetics. And I have my rose bush down here. Isn't it pretty? See my pretty rose bush? And then this is kind of like my building area. So that's the majority of what I've done with this base. There hasn't been a lot of work done. But I am working on it, and I was doing it off stream, obviously, and a little bit on stream. Yeah, let's do some digging. That's what I really want to do. I think that I should probably build like a fancy shovel first. Let's get some diamonds, and we'll build a really fancy shovel, and we'll enchant. Oh, I'm only level 3? Arg! Okay, you're doing, and I'm going to build my house in Minecraft, and I'm just going to record it, and I'm going to do like a hot Fallout survival series on my channel. Yeah, maybe. I might look into that. You never know, dude. I wish you luck with it. Just remember, have a good time, dude. Like, don't get too caught up in all of the algorithm madness and stuff like that. Just have a good time, dude. You know? Do you, and have a good time. I'm looking for diamonds. That's what I'm looking for. I know aha! They're all my diamonds. Okay. So I think I only need 1 diamond to build a shovel, if I remember correctly. Pretty sure that's all I need. It's been a while. I love this game, but I don't play it constantly, so it'd probably be a good idea if I did play it more often. But I don't know, it's kind of like, as weird as it might sound, I don't play video games that often on my own. I have a great time playing video games on stream with you guys. Like, that's really, why did I come down here? Can anybody explain to me why I came? I'm so used to this area being where all my work stuff is that it's like I come down here even though everything I needed was up here at the top, like a crazy person. But anyways, yeah, I don't like playing video games on my free time all that much. I don't know why. I get, like, I don't know. I just feel like that, I think I've talked about this before. It's when I play video games by myself, I just feel like that the time that I'm using to, you know, play a video game by myself could be used more productively elsewhere. And I mean, I see like streaming a video game and having a good time in front of you guys something like productive and fun, and streaming in front of you guys when I'm playing a game feels more enjoyable to me, I guess. I don't know, it's very weird. But yeah, I don't know. It's this is why I'm here playing the game, is just because, you know, I wanted to do something fun, and I kind of wanted to hang out with you guys. Like, that's really all I wanted to do. Was I was like saying to myself originally, like, oh, like I just want to do a stream where I just kind of hang out and like not do anything super complicated, just kind of like, you know, having a good time. Because sometimes when I play games and stuff like that, I get really caught up in them. and I don't have time to really. Oh, hey, Mr. Shed, good to see you. You're a better man than I. What, really? I think you're a pretty good dude, Shed. I don't know what that's in context to, but I think you're a good dude. I built this shovel and I wanted to enchant it, but I also realized that I don't really. Oh, you know what? Maybe I know. I'm sure that he's going to be okay with this. I'm sure he's going to be okay with this. Please don't get mad at me. Cinder Shadow, in the future, if you're watching this, please don't get mad at me. I'm probably going to steal one of your books. I hope you don't mind. I think I might take this one. He'll be okay with it. He's a good dude. He's okay with it. I'll do something really nice for him later. He'll be okay with it. I think I'm going to take that. Oh, but that's like the only... Ooh, okay, I'll take the efficiency one. I'm okay with that. That's a simple enchantment. It's only one enchantment, not like the 2 or 3 that these other books provide, because those are really nice, and I don't want to take those from him. I'll just take this really simple efficiency 1 book. I think he'll be okay with it. I'll make sure to, like, you know, repay him kindly for it. So I'm going to put this diamond shovel here. I'm going to put this efficiency 1 book here, and that way I don't have to worry. It only costs 1 enchantment level, now 2 enchantment levels, so I got to name it because I always have to name all my stuff. Hey, Pink Peacock in the house! Good to see you. I have never played Terraria, but I've been interested in it. I have definitely seen the sales on Steam for it, so I'm thinking about purchasing it. Mr. Shed says, I'm a bit late. I refer specifically to your wiser use of time. I spend way too much time playing games. Well, that's okay, Shed. It's all good. Like, you know, it's totally fine. It's just, like, here's the thing, is that I actually used to be obsessed with playing games all the time. Like, when I was younger, I just, like, wanted to spend all my time playing all games, and I used to be, like, obsessed in MMORPGs and stuff like that. And, what ended up happening was I just... Like, I got to this point where it just started, like, I don't want to say that playing a video game is a waste of time, because it's not. It's really, really not a waste of time, because people use it to relax, and that's a good use of your time. People use it to unwind. People use it to, like, kind of, like, bring their stress levels down when they're really stressed out. And, like, video games are not a waste of time. They're not. It's just that what started happening to me is I started feeling like that my time could be used more valuable doing other constructive things rather than playing video games by myself specifically. Now, see, when I play a game here online with you guys, I feel like that's a productive use of my time because I'm not only playing a game, but I'm playing a game and hanging out with a bunch of people that I like hanging out with and entertaining you guys. And that feels really productive to me, which is why I'm okay with doing this, you know? So, it's just, I don't know when that shift happened in my brain. I just kind of, like, I want to say it was when I got to, like, there was a period of time where I was playing Oblivion obsessively for, like, a year straight. And I think after that year straight of playing Oblivion nonstop, I maxed out, like, so many different things on my character. I was like, you know what? I don't think I really want to do this like this anymore. You know, it was really weird. It was very strange, but Feb Hanlon, good to see you, dude. It's 2D with a hell of a lot more enemies. Yeah, I've seen stuff for Terraria. It looks really cool. I will definitely have to look a little bit deeper into it. I'm going to call this Super Scooper. That's my shovel's name. I just now came up with that. So, Super Scooper! All right, we're good. We got the Super Scooper now. Efficiency 1 Super Scooper. I'm very proud of that. So, it's not the best of all time, but it's definitely going to get a lot of work done, which is exactly what I want. Hello, kitty. I should get some kitties. I need to get a kitty in my team. You know what was really interesting, and I know Pink Peacock will really resonate with this when I say this, is the other day, like, actually this was a few days ago because I was really curious about it. I was thinking about trying to get, like, a Pokemon ROM for my computer and trying to like play a Pokemon game on stream, because I kind of miss Pokemon a little bit, and I want to play one of the old school ones. And I do actually own. I was thinking about like either like Emerald or Soul Silver or something like that, which are like two of my favorites. Why did I come up here? There was no reason for me to come up here. I miss playing Soul Silver and Emerald, and I own all of them. So I figured like, hey, if I own, Soul Silver and Emerald and stuff like that, like it would probably be all right to do a ROM playthrough of the game, because I kind of miss it. I don't know exactly what I would do though. Like, I don't know. I would also be worried that that'd be kind of boring, because Pokemon can get really grindy and repetitive. Especially if I tried to get into like some of the more competitive stuff, like that would probably not be the most entertaining thing to see of all time. But I don't know. I just kind of like miss playing Pokemon a little bit. I mean, and it's hard because like I would only want to play one of the old school games. I'm definitely not interested in trying to play any of the new ones, because in my opinion the new ones suck. So Pink Peacock says, I get way too wrapped up in playing the best video game or watching the best anime. Gets to the point I get anxious not playing the best. Get yourself a gold ROM. If you can randomize, restrict, etc. Emerald, Platinum, and Black can be good. Mr. Shed says, Phantasy Star Universe was never big into MMOs, but as mediocre as that game was, it was absolutely my jam. Off-screen grind and do a Nuzlocke if you want it. Changes the entire way you play. So I did a Nuzlocke once, and I like literally like lost like within the like first like hour or two of playing the game. I'm not a very good Nuzlocke player. But I don't know. It was just kind of an offhand thought, because I mean, I'm not really a Pokemon fan anymore, but I used to be, and it was, and I've talked about this before. Whoa, okay, hello. Oh, do I have my bow on me? I do. I played through I played through Moon, and that ruined Pokemon for me. It absolutely ruined Pokemon for me. I see you. Do I have arrows? I need to get arrows. So like playing through Moon absolutely destroyed the Pokemon franchise for me, because in my opinion, Sun and Moon were the hands down the worst Pokemon games I've ever played in my entire life. And it just made me like never want to play Pokemon ever again, like with any of the new games. I'm convinced that like they can't, it's over. Like Pokemon is like, and I mean for me, when I say it's over, I mean it's over for me. I'm not saying that like, oh, if you play Pokemon, like you don't know what like a good game is or anything like that. Like if you're still into Pokemon, like more power to you, like that's all good. But it's dunzos for me. I can't get back into it. There you are. I know you're there. Come on. Come and get me. Come and get me, big boy. Here, Skelly Man. Ooh, you're a gold Skelly Man. I didn't see you before. We're going to go ahead and just kind of put that right. Oh, that really lit the place up. Hey, oh, okay, I'm down here now. This is a thing. This is, oh man, I'm so not prepared for this, like at all. Oh God, this is terrible. Oh God. Okay, all right. I'm gonna kill these guys. Okay, you're all gonna die. Oh God, this is bad. This is bad. Oh God. Oh, die, Skelly Man, die! Why won't you die? Ooh, got him. Okay, so that's 2 Skelly Mans. Now I gotta get this third one here. Okay. Whew, crisis averted, boys and girls. Alright, let's see if there's any loot. I'm gonna lay down some torches around here. So this is exactly what I wanted. I really was hoping that I was gonna like start digging around my base and then I would kind of like jump into an adventure in the process. So this is exactly what I wanted. So I'm happy. I'm happy with how this is turning out so far. So we're going to kind of move this stuff around. And I don't need my crappy shovel, so let's put my crappy shovel up there. Let's eat some foods. Let's see. Becca and I just jumped into the old Star Trek Online. I assume that's a video game because you're calling it online. So I didn't even know Star Trek had an online video game. That's crazy. Pink Peacock says, I'm only playing Pokemon because I make money off of it by using Pokesaves. 6-8 have been awful. Yeah. I used to be part of a Pokemon community. I used to actually be a breeder, and I didn't, sell Pokemon for money or anything like that, but I did, breed Pokemon for people, just for fun. I used to be on the Poke community website, and I used to, I didn't have, this spectacular reputation, but I knew some people on there, and it was a lot of fun. And, I'm definitely past doing that now. That's not really something that I'm interested in doing anymore, but it was fun for a while. I used to go by I used to be called Mr. Coffee on Poke Community. And I was friends with some pretty chill people on that website. They were a lot of fun to hang out with. Okay, so I've kind of built myself a small staircase here with these blocks. Just want to make sure that I can get back up here properly. Let's see, we're gonna... Yeah, we'll leave that like that. Okay. Phantasy Star is the only MMO I want to play. Temtem might actually be better for you. It's new and tropical, is everything Pokemon should be, and can get your attention. The MMO is 10 years old, free to play. Huh. Yeah, it's, So, it's funny that you bring up the whole tropical thing. The whole tropical aspect to Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire was something that I heavily enjoyed. I was a big fan of that. I loved Ruby and Sapphire, specifically Emerald, actually, more so than Ruby and Sapphire. Emerald was one of my favorite, that was my favorite Pokemon game, probably, next to Heart Gold and Soul Sapphire. And although I like the original, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I think I said Soul Sapphire. I was like, wait, what? I really loved Heart Gold, but what's really Heart Gold and Soul Silver. But what's really funny is I didn't really enjoy Gold and Silver. I did play those games pretty heavily when I was a kid. But, woo. Okay, so this sand is getting kind of sketchy here. I'm deciding we need to dig out all the sand, because this is definitely a problem. So we're getting rid of all the sand. I'll put in some, I'll get rid of this sand, because this is probably a problem as well. I'll put in some, sandstone, so it doesn't fall everywhere. Let's see, are there any gaps? Oh, no, looks alright. It looks alright over here. Well, except for right there, but, we can fix that. That's not a huge problem. I don't know. I just I think it was because of all the after the end game content in Soul Silver and Heart Gold was pretty spectacular. It gave the game a lot of playability afterwards of beating everything, which is really nice. It made it feel like that. Oh wow, this is way deeper than I thought it was. I don't know. It was just a good game. It was just a really good game. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'd go into... I thought about it really heavily, but I'm just not sure if that's actually what I want to do, playing Pokemon games on stream. Because it's... Oh, no! Oh, water! Oh, God, why? Okay, hold on. I gotta see where I can... Okay, so it's not affecting my house, which is good. So we just gotta... fix it from over on this side, I guess. Okay, yeah. Let's put in... It's funny because eventually I do want to like dig this area out and have water in here later. But that's just not what I want right this second. Right now I'm just trying to dig out this whole area. Okay, all the water's gone. Good stuff. Okay, so now I know kind of where the ocean is at. So we're just going to scoop this sand away. And like I said, like I want to kind of dig this area out a bit more. This is more or less the basement of the tower I'm building, and I kind of want to, like, I want to dig down and hit bedrock, but I also kind of want this area, you know, cleaned out a little bit so that there's space to kind of like move around, make some progress in, you know, make it like a basement. And I have this idea that I'm going to build this tower, and then I'm going to build like a glass area around it. So there's supposed to be, like, I have this idea that I'm going to have like a magma chamber where everything is just like a sea of magma with, you know, contained in glass. Uh-oh, there's more water. Okay, that's fine. We can fix that. But I also want to do that for like the regular ocean too. Okay, hold on. There we go. That fixed it. Okay, we're good. So I just gotta wait until all this water goes away. There we go. Is the Xbox One out yet? For Phantasy Star, I assume? I've never played that game. I feel like I've heard of it, but I've never played it before. I was even thinking about playing like an old school MMO that I used to play, like when I was a kid. Because it still works. Like it's still like a thing, which is really interesting. Because I was looking, I booted up, what's it called, Discord, and Discord, like, advertises, like, you know, video games that I've played in the past, specifically, like, MMOs and stuff like that, and, it was advertising the old game I used to play when I was a kid, and, I was like, oh, yeah, like, well, I mean, and not only when I was a kid, I played it while I was a teenager, too, so I guess most of my, now that I think about it, because I played it primarily when I was a teenager, because it was popular when I was in high school. I need to see if that affected my building. No, it did not. Okay, we're good. God, I'm glad I'm getting rid of all this sand. It's definitely kind of a problem. Yeah. Oh, that goes outside of my base. Weird. I didn't even think about that. I wonder how this is all affecting the outside of my base. I should probably go to sleep, because I don't want anything coming in and killing me or anything like that. Hey, Scoots! If I play Pokemon, you'll be a good resource to me, Pink Peacock. It's all good. I mean, so like I said, I used to be a breeder, like a Pokemon breeder back in the day. I mean, like, I used to breed, like, perfects, you know? And I used to give them to people who played, like, competitively online and stuff like that. And I used to do a little bit of competitive play, too. I had, like, I basically built my perfect, like, favorite Pokemon team. I didn't even go outside. I was like, I need to go outside and check all the damage that I've made. And I didn't even go outside to see what kind of havoc I've caused around my base. I used to play a little bit competitively online for Pokemon, but I just kind of, I don't know, it stopped being a thing for me. And then I just got into, like, you know, breeding Pokemon for people, which was pretty fun. And, I don't know. Like I said, it's, you know, I kind of fell out of it, and it stopped being an interesting thing for me. But I do sometimes miss playing with my old school hardcore competitive team. It used to be a lot of fun. I played with a team that really abused, what was it called? It was called Baton Pass. I used to have a team that really abused Baton Pass, which is like my favorite Pokemon move ever in Pokemon, because it's like, Baton Pass is an amazing move. Like, it's just the best. It allows you to, like, take, Pokemon that suck and make them amazing, which is, like, the best part of, like, using that move. But, yeah. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I don't know. I reflect on it sometimes, and I'm like, gosh, I sure miss that. But then again, I'm also like, I don't really need it anymore. It's not really my thing. Especially not the competitive scene. And what really sucked is, like, it got to a point of where, like, I don't want to fight. Like, here's the problem. One of my major issues that I ran into with playing Pokemon games is, hey, T-Love T, good to see you. And we got Magic Historian hanging out. How's it going? Pokemon Home? I don't know what that is. It just, like, became this whole thing where, like, I got tired of playing Pokemon because it's like, when you play competitively online, everybody plays, like, the best possible team ever, and then you get tired of seeing the best possible team ever, or, like, the best Pokemon ever, like, all the time. And it gets annoying. But then if you just play the game by itself is way too easy. So it's like, you either have to, like, accept the fact that you can only play the easy stuff, like, and then beat all the easy stuff and then you're bored. Or you have to accept the fact that you're going to play with a bunch of people that are just using the same goddamn thing over and over and over again until you hate it. And, like, that was always, like, the major, like, I don't know, flaw for me with Pokemon is, like, there's no, like, middle area. Like, and what the original fix for that was when they had, like, the battle tower and stuff like that, where, like, they had relatively intelligent, like, competitive style AI, but they weren't, like, using the same bullshit broken stuff all the time. And it was, like, really challenging, but it wasn't, like, the same cheap bullshit over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I mean, then they had, like, Sun and Moon, and, like, Sun and Moon, like, promised that they were going to do Battle Frontier, because they had, like, the Battle Chateau, and, like, and then they did that whole thing where they patched the game, and they're like, coming soon, the Battle Tower, and you're like, oh my god, the Battle Frontier is going to be on Sun and Moon, and then they never do it. Like, they just gave you a spoiler for it, and then they're like, nah, throw it all away, we're not going to do it. And you're like, why? Why would you, like, say... They even put a, like, marker in the game to let people know that they were going to patch the Battle Frontier into the game. And, like, if I were to, like, go and grab my DS right now and boot up, like, Sun and Moon, and, like, or wait, no, it wasn't Sun and Moon. I think it was, I'm misremembering. I'm sorry, guys. It's not Sun and Moon. It was, the remakes for Ruby and Sapphire or whatever. They made a promise, like they even changed, like, the area in the game where the Battle Chateau was, because they were like, oh yeah, like, we're totally going to add in the Battle Frontier, and then it just never happened. And then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we're not actually going to do this. It's never going to happen. And it's like, then why would you put in something that promises that it's going to be here? It even has, like, a coming soon sign in front of it. It's so stupid. Like, it was just so aggravating that they did that. And, like, and there's no, like, extended, like, intrigue to the game because they don't have that stuff in it anymore. I don't know. It's just like, just play competitive forever. And it's like, yeah, but fucking playing competitively gets really boring and annoying after a while. Let me catch up a little bit. I was kind of... Wall Team Rotom with Ferrothorn. Yeah. All of the, like, I don't know. I just don't care anymore. I lost interest in it, like, years ago. The only thing I did recently, this was, like, some time ago, was I was playing Pokemon for a while because I was trying to complete the Pokedex on, what was it called? The Ruby remake. And I actually accomplished that very recently, which was kind of fun. But that's about it. I mean, like, like, I don't really care. I don't know. I just know that I'm done with Pokemon. Like, it was really weird because, like, I always used to love it, and it just kind of got to a point of where, like, I can't remember who was talking about it, like, who was saying, like, it's just the same thing over and over again, and it's like, you do eventually get to a point of where you're like, you're right, it is the same thing over and over again, and you just, I don't know, you get to a point of where you're like, this is not fun anymore, like, it's just the same oh, damn it, damn you, water, damn you, aye, damn you, water, okay, I gotta go up, okay, hold on a minute, I need, move that coal, I don't need that coal there. That coal is unnecessary. Oh, I need those, though. Give me those back. Thank you. I don't know. It just got to a point of where it just got really boring and, like, it really felt samey and, like, even, like, I used to be like, oh, it's all about the original adventure. Like, that's what it's all about. It's so fun. And it's like, you just get to a point of where you're like, no, it's not really fun anymore. Like, I'm sorry. It's not. Okay. Okay, there we go. Whee! All the water. It's gonna stop. There we go. I'm just back. I finished. It's uploading right now. Oh, nice! Very cool, Roxas. Uploading a video. Very nice. Very fun. Player search system from Generation 6, making it a nightmare to get people to play. Yeah. And, like, that was, like, in my opinion, like, I almost want to say, like, that Omega Ruby and and Alpha Sapphire, or whatever they're called, those were, like, the last really good Pokemon games, I feel like. And the thing is that even though I feel like they were the last good Pokemon games, they had a lot of flaws. Like, a lot of flaws. And they were still alright, but I don't know. I feel like that the peak of real, like, the most, like, spectacularly well put together Pokemon game was Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Like, Emerald has a special place in my heart, but Heart Gold and Soul Silver was, like, the pinnacle of, like, Pokemon games. Because, like, dude, first of all, the frontier in that game is amazing. It's absolutely spectacular. I need to go down. I'm going around, but I'm not going down, and I need to go down. So let's start going down. That was like the last absolutely fantastic, like, Pokemon game, in my opinion. I don't know. 'Cause, like, it was just like, it was the game where they added more than what they took away, because if you, like, look at the history of, like, Pokemon games, it's like a series of them taking things away. So, like, it used to be like, oh, we're taking this stuff away, but we're adding all this stuff. And, like, when they got to, Soul Silver and Heart Gold, they had, like, they took away a bunch of stuff from the previous games, but they added, like, 3 times the amount of content compared to what they took away. And there's a lot to do in that game. Like, there's so many things to do in that game, it's ridiculous. And it's just like, after that, all they've been doing is, like, taking things away. Like, they just kind of stopped adding, like, they did add new things, but it would get to a point of where they were taking away more than they were adding, and that's where it became a real problem, and, like, where the intrigue and fun of the game went away, you know? I don't know. I don't want this to just be a Pokemon talk. Maybe I should change the subject. So I'm kind of just trying to go down now. My goal is to hit Bedrock. I am kind of, like, making a stairwell here, and the problem is that I am going to have to, I'm going to hit Bedrock first, make a stairwell, and then I guess try and come back to my tower later, and, like, make a circular straight down area of like the tower, I guess. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to go about it, but there's my stairwell. I remember it's like 13 like squares across, I think I measured. I can't remember. Let's see. Takes less time and dedication. Black 2 and White 2 were the last games for me. Banked on nostalgia, and Heart Gold is widely believed to be the best in the series. Yeah, those games were fantastic. I mean, I don't think that they can ever... they could if they tried. Like, they could recreate, what made those games so good if they actually tried. I don't know why they build games the way that they do now. Like, there's a part of me that believes, like, I don't want to be, like, a conspiracy theorist. Like, I don't want to be like, oh, they're making them bad on purpose for blah, blah, blah reasons. I just think that they're, like... It's kind of like Wizards of the Coast, almost, in a way, where it's like, I think they genuinely think that they're doing the right thing, and they don't realize, like, what kind of, like, damage they're doing to their own game, Like, I want to believe that that's what it is. Like, I think that they don't really understand, like, what they're doing. Like, I think that that's what it really is, what it comes down to. Because, I mean, like, a business wants... Like, the thing is that you have to keep in mind is that a business wants to make as much money as possible. And, like, if they start losing, like, large amounts of money because their consumer base is, like, pissed off, they have to change things, right? So, like, I think it's just a situation where they don't realize that they're doing something that is not very good, and their player base isn't, their player base is just not, like, it's kind of like I said, like Wizards of the Coast. Like, why would Wizards of the Coast change anything when they know that people are just going to buy it anyways? And sadly, Pokemon fans are exactly the same. Like, like, Pokemon fans are generally people who will buy every game. Like, they don't care. They just want their Pokemon fix. And, like, me in particular, like, I care about, like, quality and things like that. Like, I am never gonna be so dedicated to any one particular game franchise or company or anything like that I would give up my appreciation for higher quality materials, or higher quality products. Like, I want things to be nice. I want things to be the best quality that they can be for what I'm buying them for, And so, like, if Pokemon wants to be lazy, then I'm going to stop buying their games. If Magic wants to be lazy, I'm going to stop buying their cards. Like, and that's true for anything. Like, I have so many hobbies that I love and games that I've played that I love, but, like, if they start skimping on their quality, then I don't want it. Like, I don't. I want a good experience. Like, I want to know that I'm paying for something that is good quality and an enjoyable experience, and I don't want, a watered down experience. You know what I mean? Pink Peacock says, have I played Persona? No, I have not. I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've never played it in my entire life, and I know absolutely nothing about it. I've never watched a playthrough of it. I've never played the game. I've never talked to anybody about the game, so I know absolutely nothing about it. The only thing I know about Persona is that apparently a lot of people love it. Low features, small dev team, max profits. Oh, okay. I don't know if you're saying that about Persona or if you're saying that about when I was talking about Pokemon, but Mr. Shed says, I might be the only player who loved Borderlands, the prequel. I played the first Borderlands game, and here's the thing. I liked it, but I wasn't good at it. Like, So it's like... for anybody who hasn't realized this already, I'm not very good at video games in general. Which is a part of, like, probably why I don't play video games all that often on my own, is because I'm just, like, not the best video game player of all time. If you guys are curious, the video game master in my family is actually my sister. My sister is so incredibly good at video games, it's scary. To give you guys a picture of like what my childhood was like, when I was a little kid, my sister, like, we had a Nintendo system, like an NES, and some other game systems and stuff like that. And my sister used to teach me as a kid how to play video games for the singular purpose of having somebody's butt to kick on a regular basis. So she used to teach me how to play video games specifically so that she could beat me at them. And I mean, it's totally fine. I have very fond memories of playing video games with my sister. It's been a lot of fun. But she has always been the master video game player in my family. And she loves them. Like, I mean, my sister is a very awesome, successful lady. And she still plays video games on the regular, like all the time. And I think she told me recently that she's obsessed with Red Dead Redemption 2. Like, that's the game that she's been playing nonstop lately. I need to go back up because I need to go get more torches. I've run out of torches and I have a lot of stuff in my inventory, so we're going to get rid of it. It's the only shooter I ever played. Took me years to get any good. It's funny. I used to, Mr. Shed, I used to hate first-person shooter games until I played a game called, back in the PS3 era, it was a game called Resistance: Fall of Man, for anybody who knows that game. That was, like, though Resistance: Fall of Man 1 and 2 were absolutely, like, those games changed my life when it came to first-person shooters. I did not like first-person shooters until I played those games, and those games were amazing. I'll never forget playing through those games. They were great. Great storyline, interesting characters, amazing weaponry, wonderful, like, controls. It was just a great game, and it's like sometimes I look fondly back at it. Like, it was just such a wonderful game, and like, if it wasn't for that, there were a lot of FPSs that I played after that game that if I had never played Resistance: Fall of Man, I maybe would have never played in my life, you know? So I love that game, and I hold it very fondly to my heart. Definitely changed how I played games and how I experienced FPSs and things like that. But, like, I don't know, Borderlands was alright. I just never got super into it. It was, I didn't even make what I needed to make. I just dropped all my stuff off. I keep doing that. Like, just dropping everything, and I'm like, alright, I'm done. I'm out of here. See ya. I need wood. Give me some wood. I need that wood. Give me that wood. Yeah. All the wood. Wow, now that I think about it, I have not punched trees in a long time. Maybe I should go tree punching in a little while. I don't want to do that right now, though. Let's, make some wood. Give me some wood. And then... yeah, give me all that wood. All the wood. And we'll put... wait, no. Okay. Maybe I'll do like 10. How about that? Because I think it should make like 4 per. Does that sound right to you guys? 4 per? So, like, if I put like 10 of these here, it'll make like 40, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. That does work. Sweet. So now I got 40 torches, so we should be good. And we're digging down. Hey, Rebecca, good to see you. Glad to have you in here. We're just kind of hanging out. Like, I'm just kind of doing, like, some exploration, some mining, and the main thing was I just wanted to play something relaxing and, like, hang out and chat with you guys. This is basically a chill sesh, you know? We're all just kind of chilling together, having a good time. That was my main goal. I just wanted to hang out, you know? Like, it was really weird because, like, I was talking about this a little bit before, but, like, this is one of the few times where I was like, I just wanted to do something where I get to hang out with all my friends online, and this is it, you know? I thought that would be kind of fun, you know? My goal right now is to dig down until I hit bedrock. That's the main goal. I will eventually have to dig around further, but I want to hit bedrock first. That's the goal. And I mean, I guess I'm making like a mine shaft for myself, kind of too, I guess. I don't know. It's, I don't know. I kind of also want to explore some stuff, like hit bedrock, maybe find a mine, kill some dudes. We'll explore a little bit. Maybe we'll find some diamonds. That would be kind of neat. I wouldn't mind that at all. A little bit of diamond searching in our fun time. Hopefully, I won't get killed by anything. Maybe I'll jump into a pool of lava. You never know. You never know what's going to happen around here. Gonna have some hot lava fun. I know a while ago, Cinder Shadow did a Wither fight. I don't remember if he won it or not, though. I was hoping that maybe I could do another stream with Cinder Shadow soon, and we would go fight the Wither, which is another thing I've never done. Like when I fought the Ender Dragon that one time, that was the first time I'd ever done that. I'd never done it before. It was a lot of fun. Pink Peacock says, Resistance is quite good. I really only played Bioshock, Borderlands, and Resident Evil 4. Yeah, I was a major fan of Resistance Fall of Man. I can't remember what it was that made me so attracted to it. I just remember, like, thinking it was a cool premise, and, like when I went out to go buy it, I mean, I was like, this seems like it'll be a really fun game to play. It looks like it has a really interesting story to it. And it did. It had a really incredible story to it. Like, I'll never forget it. And it was like a tragic story. Like, it was just really well, like, the main character was a very deep and interesting dude. And, like, he had, like, interesting motives and things like that. And I don't know, I loved it. And, like, the weapons in that game were so cool. They're so cool. I always loved the auger gun. I remember the auger gun so well. The gun that, what it would do is, the auger gun was a laser that shot through walls. But, like, the thing is that every time it passes through solid material, the weapon gets, like, the bullet, the laser gets stronger and stronger. So, like, you could, like, shoot across a map and, like, pass your, like, the blast would, like, pass through walls, and as it passed through an object, it would get bigger and more powerful. Like, the power and the size of the laser would get, like, larger and multiply, like, in damage. It was so cool. Definitely a fun weapon. It was such a cool game. I loved it. And, like, the sequel was really good, too. Like, actually, the sequel was really... Because, like, the first game did really well. But, like, because it did so well, they were able to polish the sequel so much better. I will say this, though, that I remember the sequel being more story-oriented rather than it being, what's it called? Like, gameplay-oriented. Like, they were trying to tell more story than they were trying to tell, like, do gameplay. Which was kind of considered to be a bit of a flaw for the game. But it was still really well done. Like, I loved that game. In fact, I remember my best friend at that time came over to my house, and, like, I bought the game, like, at its not pre-release. I bought the game on release. Like, I stand in a line all night to get the second Resistance game. And my best friend came over to, like, marathon the game with me. And so we stayed up all night playing the game, like Resistance 2, Resistance 2. And I marathoned the whole game. And he was, like, watching me play the entire game, and he was so amazed by it that what happened was I, like, beat the game. And then I was like, okay, bro, I'm gonna crash because, like, I'm tired. Like, I stayed up all night playing it. And he was like, all right, you know what? Like, the game was so cool. I think I'm gonna play it for a little while, and then I'll crash. And I was like, okay, bro. So, like, I fall asleep. And, like, I wake up, like, mind you, it was, like, late at night. And I wake up in the morning, And like, because I had slept for like a long time, and he was still playing the game, and he was already like close to the end of the game. I was like, dude, have you just been like up like the whole time that I've been sleeping, like marathoning the game after I'd already marathoned it? And he's like, yeah, dude, like I had to play it. It looked amazing. It was so funny. Good times, man. I don't know. That was like a bit of a, like, I mean, we were in high school, but it's kind of like a childhood memory almost. Persona 3 through 5, wow, I didn't even know there were that many games, are great. But JRPGs take forever to get through. I'm playing Chrono Trigger and Secret of Mana a bunch, if other games, but I've actually never played any of those games, Chrono Trigger or Secret of Mana. I've heard Secret of Mana are good. I think I remember watching like a playthrough of it a long time ago, but it was like they did like 2 or 3 episodes and then never finished it, so I don't know like what happens. Like I don't even remember those playthroughs, so I guess I don't really even like remember the game all that well. Like that's the thing, is I watch playthroughs of games, but I don't necessarily remember them after long periods of time, so like I can go back and like play a game even though I watched a playthrough of it and like still be surprised by it and things like that, which I really like, you know. I like being able to like because that's kind of what happened to me when I was playing Soma. Oh, my pickaxe is almost broken. Well, I guess I could use this other one. I don't know, should I repair it? Maybe I could I could go back and repair it. I don't know. When I was playing Soma, I had played that game when it was released. But I played it like way later as a playthrough on my channel, and I didn't remember any of it. Like there were bits and pieces I remembered, but I didn't remember like the majority of that game. It was pretty wild. Lot of fun though. Lot of fun. Like Soma is like, I adore that game. I still stick by what I said in the past about it, which is I consider that to be one of the single greatest like stories ever for a video game, period. Like, you know, like that game could be like a movie. I would even say that the game Soma is better written than most movies I've seen based on like the premise of like what that game is and all that. It's fantastic. I don't know. I wish that game was so much more than what it already is. You know? Oh, I see bedrock. I see bedrock. There it is. I found it. All right, so here's how we're going to do this. We've hit bedrock. I'm going to flatten out all of this area among this bedrock. So we're going to get some granite over here, and I'm going to kind of like fill in spaces with granite. So we've officially hit bedrock, so we're just going to kind of like work around now. And I'm working on like flattening everything. So we're not going to go lower than this layer. We just want flat ground all around us. And eventually, when I make a big enough area, I will start kind of like measuring the size of the tower so that I can like kind of build walls and things like that. I'm mad that all the frat boys bought Gears of War instead. I hope it comes back. I've never really played Gears of War. I watched some friends play it, but I've never played it myself. I remember when the first game came out, and my friends were obsessed with that game. But I have never really played it myself. Ever. I've watched them play it, but I've never actually played it. You should go into Cinder Storage and dye everything pink and not say anything. That'd be pretty funny. That'd take a lot of work, though. I don't even know how to make pink dye. Maybe, like, build, like, a secret farm of, like, sheep and just dye all of them pink. That'd be pretty awesome. But, yeah, I don't know, when it comes to video games, I was very particular when I was very young because, like I already mentioned, in general, I don't see myself as being, I'm not very good at video games, so I need to, like, I don't want to use the Crystal Pickle because the Crystal Pickle has Silk Touch, so I think I gotta fix Dr. Pickenstein. So we're gonna go back up, and we're going to fix Dr. Pickenstein. I mean, it doesn't have any fancy enchantments on it or anything, but it's just kind of like a nice, like diamond pickaxe with nothing else going on it. And I kind of want to preserve it for what it is because, like, here's the thing. When it comes to me and enchanting stuff, when I enchant like nice equipment, it makes me not want to use it, you know, because I'm like, oh, like eventually it'll run out of durability and I won't be able to use it anymore. Like, so I only want to use it for special things, you know? Like this one, this nice one that I have, the Crystal Pickle, has like Silk Touch, which means I only want to use it when I need to Silk Touch something. But if I have like a diamond pickaxe with nothing on it, I don't care what happens to it, you know? Like I just want to, I have to go to the thing, huh? I'll take 2 diamonds with me. We'll see how that works. And, just, what are you doing here, Spider? Go home. Go home, Spider. I'm gonna shoot you. Gotcha, bitch. Ha! Now you're in the water. Ha! You're dead. Take that. Okay, so Spider's dead. Get that sweet, sweet experience. Arachno death. You know, it's really funny saying arachno. You know what I had a craving to, like, watch yesterday? Have you guys ever seen the movie Arachnophobia? I had, like, I don't know what it was that I was, like, I was watching a YouTube video, and they had a moment that was involving, like, spiders, and it made me want to, like, watch the movie Enchantment 8? Come on, man. Let's see, if I just take away 1. Enchantment 2. Okay. That gives me a little bit of repairing, I guess. Okay. And then I'll put it back again. Why would it be... Oh, that's sneaky. That's sneaky how they did that. But wait a minute. They first asked me for 8. I take away a diamond. They ask for 2. And then I fix it. And then put the pickaxe back. Put on 1 diamond. And now they're asking for 4? 4 plus 2 is 6. Not 8. How did they... What? Does that make... You guys saw that, right? Does that make any sense to you? And it's still recovering the same amount. So that implies that if you repair your stuff 1, you know, material at a time, it costs 2 less levels than if you were to try to max it out with as many materials as possible. That doesn't sound right. Does that sound right to you guys? That is so weird. I have never noticed that, but that just doesn't make sense to me. They're literally like taxing you 2 extra levels for nothing. That's really strange. I don't know why they would do that. Okay. Weird moment. But anyways, I was talking about arachnophobia. I love horror movies and horror video games. I really do. And I just wanted to watch that movie so bad. It just looked like it would be a lot of fun. I love scary movies. And arachnophobia, like, what was really weird is because, like, there were some movies when I was a kid that used to really scare me, right? But arachnophobia was like a horror movie that never scared me as a kid. Like, it had some freaky moments in it, but it never really scared me because I've never been scared of spiders. Like, I don't know, I just kind of like spiders. I find them kind of cool. And so I think it's because I like spiders that arachnophobia just never freaked me out before. But I don't know. I love horror movies, and I kind of wish, like, you know what's really interesting is I've personally noticed that like horror video games are frequently way more terrifying than the majority of horror movies. And I've watched like some theories like talking about why that is, which is really interesting because a lot of the time a lot of people will say that it's because you're actually experiencing it, versus like watching it from like a safe perspective. Because like when you're watching a horror movie, you're like you're always consciously aware that you're an observer, you know? But like when you're playing a video game, you get immersed into the environment that you're in, you know? And you feel like after a while, like that you're a part of what's going on. Which is like, for example, like when people talk about like the strategy behind building a horror game, you'll notice that a lot of really good horror games build tension. Like they'll build an atmosphere and they'll have you run around and they make you feel safe for a while. Like they build the tension and make it creepy, but they don't necessarily have you dealing with like a threat right off the bat. Because they want you to gain like a feeling of like relative safeness. Like in a sense of like you're feeling tense and you don't know what's around the corner, but you know, you're not. Like, I remember a while ago, I was watching a playthrough of a horror game. And within, like, the first few minutes of the game, there was a jump scare. And, like, it wasn't very good, and, like, it didn't scare the guy, like, who was playing it. And the guy, like, he does get scared when he, like, has jump scares and stuff like that. Like, it does happen. But it happens so quickly and so early in the game that it didn't impact the guy, like, at all. Like, it didn't have any effect on him. And it was, like, this major flaw for the game. And it's, like, the game needs to have time to, like, immerse you into it. You know, you have to actually grow a feeling of, like, I'm here, this is what this is, I'm experiencing this. And then after you've, you know, gained some, you know, feeling of like belonging in that environment, it makes the threats feel more realistic and actually terrify you. And like I just wish that there was a better way to like do that in horror movies, but it seems nearly impossible because you're constantly an observer. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Because I still love horror movies. Like, there's some good ones. And I also feel like I should say, too, that, like, one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my entire life is not even a horror film. It was a suspense flick. It was a movie about building suspense to a major event. And it was terrifying. It was absolutely one of the scariest movies I've ever seen in my entire life. Still scares me to this day. Like, I haven't seen it in a few years, but just thinking, like, reminiscing on, like, one of the scariest parts of the entire film, like, still gives me that overall sense of dread, you know? And it wasn't even intended to be a horror flick. Like, that's what's crazy about it. I don't know. I love horror. It's awesome. Hey, Richard Lash, good to see you, dude. I'm sorry, I was so in a tangent of talking about horror movies that I didn't even notice you walk in, but I'm glad to see you, brother. Glad to have you in here. Let me kind of catch up on the chat a little bit. I just enjoy... Pink Peacock says, I just enjoy games at this point. I choose to get competitive with fighters. Speaking off Maz keeps beating me in Smash. It got me triggered. I love Super Smash Brothers, but the last Super Smash Brothers I played was Brawl. I used to be very good at Brawl. Loved that game a lot. Is that the movie that the guy becomes a literal Spider-Man? No. Arachnophobia has nothing to do with people turning into spiders. It's a movie about... basically, the whole story is built on the idea that it's really good, by the way, if you ever want to see it. I highly recommend it if you like, because I would say it's actually more of a thriller than it is a horror flick. But the idea of the movie is like a special breed of spider that has been closed off from, like, so it's like, the idea is that they find a person finds a very rare species of spider that has been closed off from the rest of the world. So, like, it comes from an environment that has been completely shut off from the rest of society and evolution on top of that. So it's like a species of spider that was like, it's sort of like closed off from like the rest of the world, so like it never had the chance to evolve with the rest of the world. So it's like an ancient, like prehistoric breed of like spider or something like that. And the guy, the guy dies if I remember correctly, but he unintentionally brings it back with him, back into society, and the spider basically mass breeds with all the other spiders, and it becomes like, because it's an ancient super venomous spider, it breeds with other venomous spiders, and it makes basically an unstoppable army of mega hybrid like spiders that's like a hybrid between this ancient spider and common venomous spiders. And they start mass producing at like an alarming rate, like very, very quickly, and just taking over everything. And it's very scary, has some amazing moments. It's a thrilling movie, a lot of fun. Highly recommend it. Like, I mean, especially, you know what? If you're scared of spiders, I recommend it even more. Like, straight up. If you're actually afraid of spiders, you have to see this movie. It's amazing. I actually love it a lot. It's been a long time since I've seen it, though. But it's a great movie. Highly recommend. Oh, found the lava! I found lava. Now the question is, do I keep digging around the lava? Should I dig around the lava? I don't know. I'm wondering if I should... I don't know whether I should, like, patch this up, or... You know what I might do? I've done this before, is I sometimes will... just kind of like build a little area around the lava, just so it kind of has like a free flow, and I kind of like build a little area for it around it, you know? So I think I might do that. And I also like having access to like a pool of lava anyways. Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. This lava pool is getting just a tad bit bigger than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. We can work with that. Yes, I know I'm making this area very dangerous. I'm very aware of that. Let's see. Richard is coming in, calling me a spicy boy. Thank you so much, Richard. Glad to have you here. Oh, am I dying? Okay. Whew, I thought I was dying for a second there. You're going through the spooky, and it's also time, dedication. You get sucked in eternal darkness, Silent Hill, all of them, and Deadly Premonitions. Dude, I have traumatic memories of Silent Hill. That movie scared the crap out of me when I was a kid. Especially the thing that always used to scare me the most in Silent Hill was Pyramid Head, dude. Ugh, I'll never forget the first time, like, when you encounter Pyramid Head, and you're just like, I can take this guy, and like then you find out that he's like immortal and you can't kill him, you can only run. Like, everything you do is completely just useless against him. Pyramid Head used to scare the crap out of me. Okay, so I'm going to kind of build like a little wall here so that people don't accidentally walk into this, like me, for example, because I will sometimes walk into lava. Okay, so that's walled off, and we have it available. God, my nose is itchy. I keep scratching it every few minutes. Richard Lash wants to build a future with me. Well, you know what? You can build a future with me by continuously coming in and hanging out and having a good time with me. So thank you so much for being here, Mr. Richard Lash. Much preach, much preach. Pink Peacock says Doki Doki Literature Club is godly as well. So here's the thing. Now, I was thinking about playing that game on stream, but here's the thing. I know how it ends. I know all the spoilers for that game, which really sucks because it has a hell of a twist to it. But it's one of those games, like, it's been like a long time since I've seen that game, but I still remember everything about it. So that game has been totally, completely spoiled for me, and I just don't see there being a purpose to playing the game because I know how it ends, and that's no fun. However, here's what I will say. So supposedly, the creator of that game, his name, I used to know his name, or at least the name of his game company, or his studio, I should say, or whatever, because he's an indie developer. He is working on another horror game. And when he finally releases it, I will be sure to play it, and I will probably play it on stream. Like I said, I don't want to play Doki because I know how it ends, and knowing how that game ends just makes it less fun when you play it, because the game is scary as hell. Like, if you've not played Doki Doki Literature Club and you have no idea how that game ends, go and play it. It's a free game, so go and play it. Here's the thing about that game. Doki Doki Literature Club revolutionized how horror is done in video games. Revolutionized it, not even joking. There are two games in particular, two video games that I feel like genuinely revolutionized how horror games are done. Doki Doki Literature Club is one of them. Completely changed everything about horror. Absolutely. The other game that I think completely changed how horror is done is the infamous PT demo. That is a video game that will never be finished, sadly. But the PT demo, or also known as Silent Hill PT, and it's only a demo, it's not a full game. The PT demo completely changed how horror is done in horror video games. And there's plenty of games replicating both Doki Doki Literature Club and PT. But you got to give some credit to those games, because if it wasn't for those games, we wouldn't have all the creative horror games right now that we have. Like, there's one that I saw. I was thinking about playing it. I've seen a little bit of gameplay for it, and I was thinking about it. I felt like it might be kind of fun to go through. There's a game called Visage, and Visage is a video game based on PT. So that might be something that would be really fun. Another game based on PT was there was a game that was released recently. I think it's called like Room 117 or something like that. And I've only seen a little bit of it, but that looks like a game that's probably based on PT. And the thing is, what's really nice about those games, Visage and Room, whatever the hell it's called, is that the one thing that they do that PT wasn't able to do is they're complete games. You know, they're finished. So, I mean, they basically capitalize on what PT had already done, but they give you a complete experience of, you know, fear and terror, which is, you know, awesome. It's good that they do that. But I definitely want to get more into horror games. Now, for anybody who probably already knows, you know, like, or doesn't know, I guess is the main point. I'm trying to be careful with what games I play on stream because my computer is having a really rough time. I do have a goal to upgrade my computer. It's something I'm working on. But until then, until I can actually upgrade my computer properly, I'm going to hold back on some of the games that I really want to play. For example, if I do get my computer upgraded or changed, I will be sure to go back to Paranormal, which was a game that I tried playing on Steam, and it just failed because my computer just could not handle it. There was too much happening. It was sluggish. It looked like a lot of fun, but I just couldn't get anything out of it. Like, Soma was barely able to run, but I was still able to make some headway with it. The writer of the game made Puella Madoka Magica. I highly recommend that anime as well. The writer of the game? Are you talking about Doki Doki Literature Club? I didn't know that he made an anime. Because I thought he was just an indie game developer. What is... God, I wish I could remember the name of that guy. He's really good at video game design. He also used to make Mario Maker levels, and they were evil. Like, he just knows what a horrifying experience is, and he can give you a horrifying experience even in, something as simple as a Mario Maker level, I just wish I could remember his name. I used to know his name really well because I was obsessed with the stuff he was doing after I'd been spoiled all of Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, I just really do want to get more into horror games and stuff like that. I kind of, like, the other day when I wanted to do a stream and it failed, I downloaded a RPG Maker horror game, and it looked like it was a lot of fun. But it just wouldn't function with my capture software, and I don't really know why. I really wanted it to work, but, like, no matter what I did, it just wouldn't work. Like, the sound wouldn't line up, and the video wouldn't show right. And I think it has something to do specifically with RPG Maker, but I'm not really sure. I was tweaking around with it all day long yesterday, and I got nothing out of it. It was very, very annoying. I'm pretty sure that I've probably, maybe if I kind of knock out this wall over here, I'll be close to being able to mine down for my tower. So, and the way that I'll go about making this tower will be kind of interesting, because I've hit bedrock. And what's also really nice, I just now realized, I wanted a pool of lava to build, like, my own little lava lake. And sure enough, here's my pool of lava that I need, so that's good. That's a good thing. But yeah, I mean, and also the thing is like, I appreciate you, like, telling me about Doki Doki Literature Club, even though I know all about it. So, I mean, if you guys have, like, suggestions for horror games specifically, like, I'm all about that. I will totally take advice on horror games to look into to see if I can play them on stream and stuff like that and have a good time, screaming like a wee little baby on stream for you guys during a terrifying, horrifying experience, because I love that. I love it. And it's really funny because, like, there are people out there who genuinely just don't like horror games. Like, one of my favorite things is, so I watch, God, my nose, it's so itchy. It always feels like that whenever I stream, that's when my nose gets itchy. Only when I'm streaming. It's just because I'm, like, weirdly having to scratch my nose constantly on stream. Oh, well, that's not what I wanted. If I mine here... Okay, it looks like it's safe to mine here, so I'll mine here as well. But it's always, like, when I'm on stream, I just seem to always get a super itchy nose. And I don't know why. It drives me nuts. Stop it! Ah! Blah! Why? Okay. I don't even know if... Maybe I should dig... I don't know. Now, see, the one thing that makes me nervous is the idea that this lava is here. So, maybe what I'll do... I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mine out all of this, and I'll put down, like, a thick layer of granite. So that way, if I'm, coming down close to this lava, I'll see the giant, like, floor made of granite, and I'll know to stop. That way I don't accidentally die due to lava or something like that. So, let's see. Kind of. There we go. Okay, so I'll put in some granite. Like, gotta be super careful here. Okay, so I'll put in some granite right there. I'll just make this nice little floor of granite because I don't want to accidentally fall into this lava if I'm on my way down. There we go. Because dying in lava is the absolute worst. It just absolutely sucks. It's not a good time. Fun fact about lava, guys. It's not fun being in it. I mean, would you have ever guessed that that would be a thing? That, lava bad? Lava bad. Bad lava. Lava's so bad. He's so bad. So bad. Watch for used parts and Amazon. You can make a great PC for $300. You have stuff already. Well, yeah. I mean, I am, like, I'm kind of like, it's hard to explain because like I don't want to make any promises to anybody or anything, but I kind of am in a situation where I might be able to get my hands on a new PC very soon. So I mean, I don't know if I really want to be trying to. Did I do that right? Yeah, I did. Okay. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm trying to build a new PC when I might be getting one soon. So like, I don't know yet. We'll definitely see. I'm keeping my eyes out and, trying to figure it all out because I do need to upgrade this PC for sure. Or, I mean, not upgrade, but at least replace it. Because this PC is pretty old. And I love it to death. It's, like, wonderful. It's been great to me over the years. I mean, but thing is I got this PC, like, back in not even 2014. I think I got this PC back in 2013? 2013 or 20... Okay. Basically, here's the best way that I know this, is that when Elder Scrolls Online was in beta, that's when I bought this PC. I bought this PC when Elder Scrolls Online was in beta, because I bought this PC specifically to play Elder Scrolls Online. Okay, so I'm going to be doing something... I don't know how to go about this. Let's see. I need Super Scooper. Okay. So we're basically going to be making a line down here, straight down. Problem is though, is that I don't know how to go about this, guys. So like I want to like dig straight down, right? To like hit the bedrock. But I don't know. Maybe I should... Here, you know what? Maybe what I'll do is I'll start with just, putting in some stone here, right? Like, that probably makes sense, right? Right? I think that makes sense. Right? I'm using, like, this area right here as, like, the basis for my tower. Like, that's helping me figure out how big I want this tower to be. So let's go ahead and get rid of the sand. Super Scooper! Super Scooper! There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to keep using the cobblestone because it's simple, it gets the job done, it's not too complicated, it's easy to acquire. I'm going to drown. I don't want to drown. Dan Salvato, that's the guy's name. Yeah. Loved Polya Madoka for its surreal twist. Got my wires crossed. Okay, yeah, because I don't think Dan Salvato... Yeah, that's what I thought, because I didn't think he was an anime maker. Like an anime creator or writer or whatever, but... he makes great games, though. Like, for sure. Like, he knows... That man knows horror. Like, seriously. That dude knows horror. And I definitely would love to, like, get more into, his work. I really do hope that he makes a new game soon. Because he's supposedly been working on, Oops, I'm sorry, I'm drowning. I'm sorry. He's been working on, the back story, like, the premise of the, Doki story. So, it's supposed to... I think I heard it's supposed to be a prequel to, like, the Literature Club story. So who knows? Like, I really hope that goes well and makes a good game, Because I'll play it. You bet your sweet bippy I'm gonna play that game. But yeah, I don't know. I find horror games to be incredibly fun, and I want that to be kind of like something I do on a regular basis on my channel. And I mean, I do know, like, I am aware that, like playing horror games is considered to be, like, this, like, thing that a lot of, like, Let's Players do on, YouTube channels. But I really just, like, I just love horror games, man. Like, it's not because I'm, like, trying to, like, be a stereotypical Let's Player or whatever. It's literally that I just love horror games, and I love experiencing them. and it's really fun to be able to, play them on a channel in front of a bunch of people, because, like, I mean, I feel like people find that really fun. And, like, it's also really fun, too, when, like, people around you, like, the people who are watching your channel, like, they've never seen the game before, either. And they're getting scared in the process and having a really fun time doing it. And like, I like that, That's kind of what I'm into. Because I used to do the same thing. Like, I would watch Let's Players play horror games, and I would get scared alongside of them, like, and it's just a fun experience. I like it. I'm just trying to get rid of all the sand and the dirt over here. I'm dying again. Oh, trying not to die. Trying not to die. Give me the foods. I need the foods in my belly. Give me the foods. Give me the foods. All the foods in my belly. Yeah. Okay. Getting all these weird little air pockets under here. I also, like, want to play other things other than just horror games. I mean, obviously, here I am playing Minecraft, but, I want to play a whole variety of different things, I think it would be just really fun. And, obviously, like, I have the other content that I like doing as well. Like, I love, painting and all that stuff, and that's kind of my jam. But, I just want to have a whole variety of stuff. Like a whole big old fun variety of things to do for you guys. So that's what I'm working on, And I mean, like, I also like the idea of just, like, being, a general entertainer, I guess. Like, so, like, I can entertain with playing video games, but I can also entertain with, like, painting and, cooking, and I swear I'll be doing another cooking stream soon. I actually debated on whether or not I should do a cooking stream today. I bought some, I mean, I don't have anything really complex that I want to cook right now, but I did buy, like, some, like, interesting, like, not interesting, but just some, like, nice breakfast foods, and I was thinking about doing, like, a breakfast stream or something. I thought that would be kind of cool to do. So, yeah. But, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just kind of, like, going at it one day at a time, kind of, like, figuring out what feels right and, like, what's fun. And, like I said, it's really cool that I have all you guys coming in and hanging out and telling me, like, oh, yeah, like, we love this. And, like, when are you doing another cooking stream? Because your cooking stream was really fun. And, when are you playing this game that you were playing before? And, that's good feedback. I really appreciate that. Bedtime. It's bedtime. Snooze, snooze, sleep, sleep. Don't worry about being a stereotype. If you really have passion, it will show through. Any of that. PewDiePie is genuinely a fun person to watch. That's why he got big, even with all the cringing and yelling. Yeah, I love PewDiePie. And I know he's on break right now, so that's all right. But yeah, I just want to do fun things. Like, that's what I really want to do. And, like, there's a lot of things that are really fun to me. And it's really cool because, I have people who are like, hey, like, you're fun to watch, and, like, we want to watch you just do whatever you want to do. And that speaks a lot to me, and it says a lot to me, and it makes me just want to work harder. Like, I was really sad that I didn't get to stream yesterday because I was having so many problems, and I didn't really have the time to really get anything else figured out for the stream yesterday. I did think about doing Minecraft like this that I'm doing right now, but it just didn't work out that way. But, I mean, like I said, I will continue to keep making things work, trying new things, seeing what everybody likes and how, it functions. I take it one step at a time. I want to see you cook. Nobody I watched ever watched except Wolf Pit cooks. Okay, yeah, well, you know what? Like I said, I bought some breakfast food. I made myself these nice little breakfast sandwiches that I've been cooking myself. And I was thinking about doing a breakfast stream, but I was debating whether or not I should do it at lunch or like a dinner time kind of thing. So I don't know. Oh, hey, my pop is in the stream. Hi, Dad. Good to see you. Couldn't come by earlier looking good like the cooking streams. Okay, Dad. My dad is a big fan of my cooking, so that makes sense that he wants me to do more cooking streams. Thanks for coming in. I know I didn't send you guys a notification. I feel kind of bad. Normally I send my family notifications about streaming, but the thing is I didn't send a notification to my family this time because I wasn't sure how the stream was going to go. I was worried there were going to be technical difficulties, and, I also was just worried that, my parents might find it boring. Sometimes, I can recognize that the things that I enjoy and the things that my general audience enjoys is not always the exact same stuff that my family enjoys. So it just kind of depends. It's actually funny because I did the Soma stream originally. I think I said this before, but when I did Soma originally, the horror game, I did that for my dad. I did that for my dad. In fact, actually, doing the Soma stream was something that I wanted to do even before I started having this YouTube channel set up the way that I have it now. So I loved Soma. Okay, I played that game when it first came out. And when I had first played it, I was trying to get my dad into it. And I was like, because I thought the story was so amazing. I consider the storyline of Soma to be one of the greatest science fiction stories I've ever experienced in my entire life. Like, straight up. I don't know, there's only a few other science fiction stories that I can think of that, compare to the storyline of Soma. And I was trying to get my dad into it, but I couldn't convince him, and I know I'm talking about him like he's not here, but he is here, and I know you're here, Dad. I was trying to get my dad to get into the game, but I couldn't get him to play it, and I couldn't get him to watch, other Let's Players play it, because my dad's he's very picky about the kind of, stuff he likes to watch, which is fine, totally fine. So I decided that I would play it on my channel, so that I could give him a chance to enjoy it with me talking about it while playing it. So that was actually one of the original reasons why I wanted to play that game so badly, was so that my dad could have a chance to experience it. And, I don't think he's actually watched the entire series, which is fine. It's okay, Dad. You don't have to watch everything I do. It's totally okay. I'm never going to be mad about that. It's totally cool. But that's the purpose of why I originally wanted to do it. And, I have always loved horror games, but I didn't think that I was going to make it, this regular thing on my channel, until I realized that I was having such a good time playing Soma, and I just was like, I want to do this more. I want to make this a regular thing on my channel. So after having such a great experience playing Soma on my channel, that's when I decided I'm going to start doing horror game Let's Plays on my channel, and it will be a lot of fun. You guys are just going to watch me slowly drown over and over again. I'm almost dead, so let's go ahead and eat some food. My dad says don't worry about the notifications. It's all good. He can come in sometimes, but oftentimes no, which is okay, Dad. It's all good. I love you, Pop. I love you. Pink Peacock, I've been using cornstarch for frying. So cornstarch is actually a really interesting thing for frying food in. I actually really like using cornstarch for certain things, but I don't use it for other things. So if you ever want to try something super delicious that involves cornstarch, Pink Peacock, deep fry tofu with cornstarch. What the hell? That was weird. Those blocks were acting super weird to me. Take tofu, which I actually like tofu. I know that there's a lot of people who don't like tofu, but I think it's very good, and there's lots of ways to cook with it to make it delicious. God, these blocks are being so weird. Are you guys seeing this? You guys are seeing these blocks being weird, right? I'm not the only one seeing this, right? Take tofu, bathe it in, cover it in cornstarch, and then fry it. And it is so delicious. And then like serve it with like soy sauce or teriyaki sauce or whatever you like to have tofu with. But it's so good, you guys. It's so good. I love tofu and cornstarch. My dad says the Soma storyline was pretty good, reminiscent of Alien in style. Yeah, there are some Alien moments. My favorite thing is the overall idea of like the importance of artificial intelligence and like how like it can progress to affect us in different ways. Like, because that's what that story was all about. It was all about like, you know, when do you get to a point of where like, because like it was all about like artificial intelligence and like how that affects, you know, human morality and things like that. And I really loved that. Like, I absolutely loved that about the storyline. It was just really interesting and deep. And it was like one of the things is that in the very beginning of that game of Soma, they actually quote Philip K. Dick. And Philip K. Dick, like from what I've read about Soma, like they took inspiration from his books to write that storyline. And Philip K. Dick is amazing. Like, he's an amazing, amazing science fiction writer that I think should be read more often. Like, I really do. Dad's got to go, so I'll see you later, Pop. Thank you so much for stopping in, hanging out, and chatting a little bit. Tofu and miso is great. Only way I ever had it on its own. Yeah, deep fry it. Deep fry it with cornstarch, and I think you'll find a new love and appreciation for it. It's so good. It gives it like a crust, which is very, very nice. But yeah, I definitely do want to cook more. Like I said, I kind of plan to, I don't know, if I did a breakfast stream, do you think you guys would be super into that? I might try and do like a really early breakfast stream. Not sure when I would do it, but I think that's something I really would want to do. I think it would be a lot of fun. Because I do want to cook more, but part of the problem is like sometimes I don't know like what I want to cook, and like there are some like things that I want to cook that are really complex. So it's like, you know, I kind of have to figure it out as I go. It's definitely just, oh god, okay, all right, okay. God, I wish there was a way that, I mean, I know that there's a way to make a helmet that allows me to breathe underwater. I just don't have that helmet, so has to do with like turtles and stuff like that. Ugh. All right, hold on. There we go. But yeah, I probably need to make like a water breathing helmet. That would probably be really good at this point. Maybe I'll invest in that like later on when I'm like not on stream or something like that. I'll try and figure out. What am I doing? What was I doing? I was getting food. That's what I was doing. Let's cook some cod. Gonna cook some cod. Gonna cook some cod. Cook some cod in my stove, which is right up here. And I don't know why I left my area where my stove is. I don't know why I left it. 'Cause I'm constantly thinking that my stove is down there and I don't know why. I don't know why. And I could have grabbed some carrots, but I didn't. So I'm going back up here to grab more carrots. Ooh, can I eat these apples? Maybe I'll eat these apples. Nom 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 nom. Eat all the apples. Okay. Alright, so that'll gain me some hearts. Hopefully. Gain me those hearts. Yes, if I'm awake, I'm seeing if you can get Steam working on my laptop. If I can get Steam working on your laptop? I don't know if I have magical powers that can make Steam work on your laptop. I'll work on it, Pink Peacock. I'll let you know when I finally get my magical powers, but I don't think I'm quite there yet. And I gotta sleep, gotta sleep, gotta sleep. Time to become a wizard. But I'm getting there, slowly but surely. Okay. Do you like my little pool that I built? This is like my little alcove in a pool. And it's got some flowers and some lamps. I don't know. This just seemed really fun to just kind of like work on my little thingy here and kind of get it going. And I figure, you know, if you guys, you know, like it seems like you guys are pretty chill with me just kind of chit-chatting about whatever is on my mind, and I have a lot of things on my mind on a regular basis that I love to chit-chat about. So as long as you guys are cool with that and you guys love hanging out here, I mean, I got 7 of you hanging out with. Ooh, okay. That's all I got. I used up all my magical laptop powers, so I'll work on it later. I will definitely get more magical laptop powers eventually, but right now that's all I got, so I hope you're cool with that. I'm going to... Oh, is that dirt? What is this? Is this dirt? Why is it white? What is this? That's so weird. What is this item that I'm mining? Oh, okay, I'm dying. Okay, alright, I get it. I know I can't breathe underwater, game. I know. I'm sorry. Gee willikers. Okay. So let's go ahead and dig this out. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what this is because it looks like dirt, but for some reason... Oh, it's not... Is it clay? Like, what is it? Okay, hold on. I want to collect whatever item this is, so I'm going to drop some stuff. We're going to drop this. Okay, so now I'm going to go get that clay. There we go. Give me the clay. Give me the clay. I want the clay. Give me the clay. I wants it. I didn't even know that we had clay in this, like, because I know that this is like this is a vanilla server, but I guess it might have some mods on it. So I don't know. It's very weird. I would like to play Half-Life for the first time. I've tried playing Half-Life, but I'm terrible at it, so I just don't play it. I actually own Half-Life 2, but I actually think I own, like, Half-Life 1 and 2? I can't remember. But I'm so bad at it. Like, I remember just getting stuck, and I was just like, F this! Like, I'm done. I'm over it. I don't want it anymore. I don't understand how you work, and I'm not going to try to understand how you work. And I am very aware that, like, the ultimate secret to everything in that game is crowbar everything. But, like, I don't know. I got stuck, and I was, like, done with it. And I know it's a good game. I know I've had plenty of people tell me how wonderful of an amazing game it is, but I'm so bad at it. Like, there are just some games that I just don't want to be bad at, but I just am bad at it, and I can't do anything about it. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, there's plenty of games that I'm not bad at, so I mean, you know. I tend to be pretty good at horror games, so that's good. And I do like some puzzle games. Like, I was playing some puzzle games a while ago on Steam that were really, really fun. I can breathe under here. That's very nice. But, you know, I would be worried about how fun or entertaining any of those puzzle games can be on a stream, so I don't know. It's very weird. I mean, I guess, you know, they're probably as entertaining as, say, watching me build my tower in Minecraft and watching me speak over it constantly, so it's like, you know, I'm sure you guys could probably like it if I really dedicated myself to it and was just kind of yammering on and on. But I also kind of specifically wanted to do this stream to hang out with you guys. This is more of like a chill sesh, you know? Just kind of kicking it. Because that's what I want to do. I just want to kind of kick it. Yeah. It's kind of like... Minecraft is just kind of like the byproduct right now of me wanting to hang out. I don't know, I kind of get in the mood to just, oh, okay, alright, I'm drowning, I get it, I understand, I know, I'm bad. I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy who needs to pay attention to his oxygen underneath the water. You know what? I think I'll go back down and, I don't know, I kind of want to do something a little different for a little bit. So, here's what I'll do. I will, because I'm getting kind of tired of, you know, doing what I'm doing. What the? What? Did you guys saw that, right? Okay, hold on. Whoa. What? Okay. Can I please go in my house? I would like to go in my house, please. Oh God, that was weird. My door is haunted. Okay. So let's see. What do I need to do? What is it that I need to do? Probably get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that and that and that and that and that. And okay, I think I ran out of space in there. Okay, so let's do this one. Okay, so gosh darn, I need more treasure chests. All right, I'm going to Cinder's and I'm going to steal his wood. I'm going to steal his wood. Haha! Okay. I am just all about hurting myself in this game today. Okay, so I am going to eat this apple so that I can gain more hearts. I need more hearts! And I'm going to go over here and I'm going to steal wood. Steal wood from Cinder's house. Ha 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 ha! I feel bad because I keep stealing all this stuff, but at the same time, I needs it. I needs the stuff. I'll pay him back. I always do. I'm a nice person to Cindy. Cindy Boo. He's okay with what I'm doing. This is fine. He'll be okay. It's okay. Ooh, I should just take this and give him all the other stuff back. That's what I should do. Because now I got 64 pieces of wood, which rocks. Okay. So, now I can leave here. Okay, so I'm going to build a treasure chest real fast. Like 2 of them, probably. And then I'm going to dump all of my crap into them. And then we're going to go on an adventure, because I'm feeling done with working on my house. It's taking a lot of work. I'm kind of getting tired of it. I want to do something else. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to build a treasure chest. Like so. There we go. Okay, so that's 1. And that's 2. And that's all I need. Okay. So I'm going to put a... Can these stack? I think they can. Yes, they can stack. Okay. So I'm going to put a treasure chest right here and a treasure chest right here. Oh, all right. God, the game is being weird. I wonder if there's some... Oh, no, I want that. Give me that back. I want that back. Get rid of that and that and that. And that, 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 and always keep a bone. You never... Okay, so... How am I going to do this? I kind of want to go, like, exploring underground, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. Or maybe in the Nether. Should I go in the Nether? Would that be fun? Maybe I'll go explore the Nether. Let's go see what's in the Nether. I don't know, though. Like, here's the problem with me in exploration. I get lost super easy. You know? I really do. It's not good. But I'm trying to be better at not getting lost. I'm trying... Oh, that's right. I forgot it goes up here. What is this madness? What is this? There's nothing in there. You know, I don't want to be up here. Because it's just flat bedrock and like, I don't want to do that. You know what? I'll go down into our mine. And I'll just, like, explore around in our mine. And I'll, like, try and find, like... I don't know, like, something interesting. I don't really want to dig out my house anymore, so... And, like, I mean, I guess I could turn it into a mine, but I don't really know if I want to do that. I don't know what I want. Tell me what I want, boys and girls. Tell me what I want! Because I don't know. Goodness gracious, this place is so big. Whoa! Ooh. Oh, did you guys see that? Oh, God, that was spooky. I almost fell in that. I I almost fell in that. Okay, hold on a second. That's not cool. We're gonna plug that up. That's not okay in my book. Okay. Maybe one more. This one right here. Okay, there we go. Alright. Yeah, I don't want to die, so... Oh, he just has like these... Oh, it's because he's mining obsidian. He's got like an obsidian thing going on here. That's why he's doing that. And I guess I didn't really bring the best, like, because my pickaxe is kind of messed up. I don't know. I want to fight something. I want to fight some Skelly-mans, or, thank you, phone, for letting me know that my battery is almost dead. Is there any Skelly-mans in here? Oh, Skelly-mans. Ooh, this goes deeper. Wait, but this is... Isn't this below bedrock, though? What the hell? Whoa, what is this? Oh, that's gravel. This is weird. Because I thought we were already at bedrock level. Aren't we? This seems like it's below bedrock level. That's really weird. That's so weird, man. That's so weird. Okay. I just don't know. Let's see here. Mined out like this whole area. Oh my god, it's crazy. But there's just nothing in sight. You know, you'd think there would be like, I don't know. Should I just go? Should I just keep going? I don't know. Maybe I should just explore on like ground level instead. Maybe that would be a little more interesting for me to do. It's because like I don't know. I just got kind of tired of like messing with the blocks and all that. I don't know why okay, so it's just full of, like, stuff. Like, random stuff. Okay, I'm dealing with some kind of... Oh, I wasn't on bedrock level. Oh! Hi! Hey! How... Oh, okay, alright, okay, alright. Okay, alright, okay. I would really like to not die, if that's okay. Okay, so he's dead. And I heard, like, a creeper blow up, but I didn't, like, see it happen. Must have been, like, right here, and I just missed it. Okay, so I should probably not die. You guys like that idea? Do you think dying is, like, a bad idea? Because I think it's a bad idea, so I don't think I want to do it. Oh, and he blew up the stairs, too. That's obnoxious. Okay. Well, I'll put that there, and then that way we can get back up. Okay, so that place is dangerous, which is probably a good thing, because I was kind of looking for some more adventure. But, you know what? I think I'm going to go back up, because I will say this, guys. It's about time that I have to go. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, I know. Whoa! Oh, right, it's dark and bad, and things are bad, and things are trying to kill me. I forgot about that. That's a thing. I got so distracted with saying goodbye that I forgot that I could die out here, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to die. I don't want to say goodbye and die. I don't want to die die. I don't want to do that. That doesn't sound fun. Okay. Well, I will say this. You guys rock. I love having you here. Thanks for coming in and chilling. I know that I wasn't doing the absolute most exciting things on stream of all time, but the majority of what I wanted to do was just kind of hang out and, like, kick it with you guys. Like, because, I mean, you know, I feel like some of these streams I get so wrapped up in what I'm doing that I don't really get the chance to really, truly, you know, I'll say hi to you guys here and there, and I'll kind of, like, read the comments section and try to do that. But I really wanted this stream to just kind of be hanging out with you guys. Like, I wanted it to be a kick-it spot and, you know, just having a good time and chatting with you guys, because I like you guys. So, you know, that's what this was, and I might do a few more like this in the future, especially because, you know, I just like the chance to hang out and chat and speak what's on my mind and hear what you guys are thinking about. So, but I think that's going to be it for tonight. We've hit our 2-hour mark. So, you know, thank you guys all so much for coming out. It was a lot of fun. It really was for me. I enjoyed all the chats and stuff. So if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. Please hit that notification bell so you guys can know what's going on with my streams and whatever else I might be doing. There's also some interesting links in the description below for like my art website. Well, my website, the DeviantArt page that shows off all my art. I have a link to where you can donate to me down in the description below. I also have a P.O. box in the description below, and it is a P.O. box. I know I've had a couple of very nice people be worried about the fact that it seems like it's my actual address. The P.O. box is in fact a P.O. box. It's not actually my address. So, but anyways, other than that, thank you all so much for coming out. It was a great time, and I will see you guys in the next stream. See you guys later, and follow your dreams, guys, because you guys can all achieve your dreams, so follow them to your heart's content, okay, guys? Bye!